Okay. Hello. Sorry about the lighting in my place. It's very crappy, but came on to read a couple of poems for you all. I just kind of went through the stack of poem stuff that I do have, and I basically bookmarked everything so that way I can get through the poems and know where the poems are a lot quicker than having to look for them. So, I'm gonna look for this one real quick. All right. This first poem is called Sunrise by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Looking at the sunrise, how great it is to be alive. Thinking that on such a wonderful morning, many didn't make it and had died. The sun is shining, and the sun is bright. The sun gives off its rays of light. Looking at the sunrise, thinking how blessed I am to be alive, while other people might not have made it and died. Blessed I am to see the sunrise. Blessed I am to see the new day, even if I'm not where I was, and many people did not want to stay. Blessed is the God I believe in, for He is holy. Blessed are those who believe in Him, for He grants blessings solely. Blessed are the birds. Blessed is the air. Blessed is the tree that bend there. Blessed I am to see another day. I'm thankful for this life and the friends and family that would stay. Blessed I am to see the sunrise on a new day. Thank you, Lord, for giving me another chance to see the day. I promise I won't waste it. I promise I will play. Blessed I am to see the sunrise on this day. This next poem is called Fortune Tellers and Toy Soldiers by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Fortune tellers and toy soldiers, I have grown up another year older, trying not to always look over my shoulder, thinking of the person I've lost as my soulmate and the things I should have told her. Like mixed hurt emotions, there are some things I must forego and soldier. Thinking of someone I cared for and the things I should have told her, another lost love carried in my heart like the battle of love and life soldier. This next poem is called Early Morning Cup of Coffee by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Early morning cup of coffee, love the one I got, fresh out the coffee pot. Early morning cup of coffee, nice and hot, loving this cup of coffee, yeah, the one I got. Where would I be without my morning cup of coffee? Maybe off on some forgotten land destined to rot. My God, this cup of coffee is so good, I am at its command. As Bob Dylan would say, one more cup of coffee for the road. If I don't have my coffee, I think I might explode. One more cup of coffee before I continue on with my day. Or maybe I will go out for a cup of coffee if only I would pay. Free coffees are worth it all. Down amongst my cup of coffee amongst it all. Early morning coffee. Love every fresh cup. Early morning coffee. That's what's up. Early morning coffee is there to prevent the fall. Early morning cup of coffee. I'm thankful for it all. I'm grateful for it all. Early morning cup of coffee. What you do to me. Early morning cup of coffee. Come on and set me free. This next poem is called I Used To. I used to have a crush on Jackie Velasquez. I used to have a crush on Jamie Grace. I used to be searching for God's love, a heavenly place. I had to look deep inside. I had to listen to the voice of God and not my foolish pride, knowing when to show my truths and not hide. I used to have a crush on Jackie Velasquez, but I used to have a crush on Jamie Grace. I used to have a heart and the love of God. Some say now is misplaced. I have to love and value and love and have to love and have to love and value and respect myself and my faith and find my faith and in a God to believe in. Not the same God I was told how to love or behave just to see him, for God is deep inside my heart. This next poem is called The Psychics by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. The psychics have spoken, I finally woken, love is the thing that keeps us alive. Look even harder, look harder, look even harder past your hatred and your pride. Hearts are broken, there is no token for what you feel inside. Same old love, one-way love from your true self and feelings you cannot hide. Pain and pleasure change your weather, love and life is but a game. Hear me screaming, I will never be the same. This next poem is called Thomasenia by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. I miss when you called me trouble. I miss your understanding of me and now even double. I miss being able to level. I miss being able to connect. I miss talking about the 90s in TV shows, that you can bet. I haven't seen you in months and I'm starting to fret. There's so much more I want to show you, so much more I don't know yet. I don't miss the drama. I don't miss the trauma. I don't miss competing with other people who want to blame someone for white supremacy and the loss of Obama, but I miss seeing you. So this is actually my first published poem. This is called Chick at Open Mic by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. So I like this chick at open mic. Should I tell her? I don't know, but I think I might. She reads poetry that I like. I like this chick at open mic. At some point, I got lost in my head, full of fear, association, drama, and dread. Little did I know I had the wrong idea and dealt with other things while trying to make a career. And to the point, it's almost gone now, thanks to fear and people I can't quite get rid of and hear, and other things and struggles too. I got lost because it felt like I belonged in a zoo. I like this chick at open mic, but it may be too late for me to go there for me, right? So I kind of screwed up, and it doesn't help to hear people talk about things that don't fill my cup. But yeah, I like this chick at open mic, and I screwed up. All right, this next poem is called "Don't Hate the Player, Hate the Game" for Tequanna T. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate those who tear others down for fortune and fame. So-called X, a twin flame. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Winning women running wild that you try to tame. To some of them, though, you're special and lame. But rise, player, rise to fortune and fame. Let them know you too can play the player's game. On the conquest of war is a local business. You tell them it's nobody's business, but we're not in this game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. This next poem is called Illuminati by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. This country has gone downhill. Another stupid Illuminati song, another stupid pill. Another stupid drinker, another stupid kill. Another stupid this or that to get a cheap thrill. When it's other countries our government wants to kill, rape, pillage, and destroy. Even taking the lives of innocent little girls and innocent little boys who don't even have good drinking water or good toys, who can't even go to school or live their lives like you and me. Yeah, the government is so great. Could be so great, but when the rich rule over the poor and get to choose their fate, a fate that is not worth having, little do people know it's some of the Illuminati stuff off the shelves that they are grabbing. Me, I wanted to be one of them on the rise, but it doesn't. But I'm not sure if that means my demise, and I'm caught up whether thinking it or not it's wise, or if we're really going to hell and stuff for liking guys. I guess we will have to see in time. Are we going to make it, or are we walking around blind? This next poem is called "I Know the Hearts of Human Nature" by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. I know the hearts of human nature, emotions strong enough to cheat. It causes kings and queens to lose their crowns, nations to go down in defeat. I know the hearts of kings and queens to have someone and not be faithful still. All because of some cheap booty call searching for a cheap thrill, and the nations are still burning still. So I'm a little unhappy with this publication because this publication doesn't really have a title. They were supposed to title my poem, and they never titled my poem. But this is a poem. This is a poem I wrote for a fellow poet. This is called "Admire You a Lot" for Tchalla Williams. Your talent grows. Your smile radiant. Your heart shines bright like that of a million suns. It must make you smile to think of all the hearts you've won by the poems you read. I know when I hear you read, I know Black Girl, Woman, and Magic ain't dead. I can't wait for me to read those books and take a look inside your world of art and appreciate the time you took to create your part. When I see you, I just can't wait to speak, and sometimes I have to wait. I wish I could talk to you more in a heart to heart, a one-on-one fashion conversation. I hope my friendship with you is everlasting, and or whatever this turns out to be. I don't want to ruin this relationship and have to let you go free. Like so many others in the past, I guess somewhere in my heart, I am concerned and wonder if we will last. You're an amazing writer, a mother, a powerful black woman, full of class and respect. There are many things I want to get to know, so many things I want to ask, so much I don't know yet. Wondering if there will ever be the right time, like so many of my artist friends, to chat. There is only so many hours in a day, but I admire you a lot, and I hope that admiration will stay. Maybe if I show you who I am as a person, would you judge me? Would you look the other way? I guess that's my form of expression, my way of saying, "Hey, I know who you are already with me, right, lighting the way. Who telling you who this poem is about, or maybe you won't, and to figure it out. But I tell you one thing: your smile, my friend, never makes me want to pout. Trying to find a way to honor you, I guess it's what this poem is about. About my friend who is a poet and an artist that I admire a lot. I admire all that you do in this life that you got. I hope to see things for what they are and not for what they are not. Because I have been admiring you quite a real lot. With your poetry, your talk shows, and your acting and your art, and so much more, it's people it's people like you that remind me things are worth fighting for. And there are still good people out there, even after my heart was broke, even after it was only two times really that we had spoke. You're a very inspirational woman, and I admire you a lot. I really don't know how to end this poem with the creativity that I got, but you won my admiration a lot. That was admire you a lot. That was a poem for Tchalla Williams. I don't know who did the publication on that book, but apparently, my title was never published on that publication. So it's just basically the poem, and it just kind of gives you the. So I mean, it's kind of like a mystery poem, but that was supposed to be for Tchalla Williams. It's supposed to say admire you a lot for Tchalla Williams. Um, who was actually the person who helped me helped me, publish these next couple of poems that I'm gonna read for you. Um, this is Love Poem to Havana Ginger by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Hot and sweaty, Havana ginger ready. In the shower, messy hair. Move it, work it there. Twist it, twerk it, drop it down low. Got my emotions all mixed up and feeling like, oh. We'll be grown, full grown up and doing it dirty. Not caring if you're older or younger than the age of 30. Now is the weekend. It's time to fucking party. Anything but feeling really stressed and really sorry. The story of the adult film stars in the party got me feeling really good. Mixed hot emotions. Anything but sorry. Domino, papi, domino. All right, so this is a seasonal poem. It's a little out of season, but I'm going to read it anyways. This is called Fall is Here. Actually, hold on one second. I'm going to read Fall is Here in a second, actually, because I skipped a poem. I don't really want to read. I mean, I don't like. I mean, I wrote this poem. It's a political poem, and I'm going to read it anyways. But I'm not really. I'm not. I don't really believe in this politically anymore. But I'm going to read it anyways because I wrote it under just feeling a political way. I like being politically influenced to feel a political way that I don't really, didn't really feel. But this is called Injustice, Injustice, No Justice, No Peace for Black Lives Matter by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Injustice, no justice, no peace. Racism, recession, rally, protest, riot. Raise your voice, not one but many. The time is now. People have the power. Unite us, protect our families, protect our loved ones. Rise up against racism and hate, white privilege, no privilege. History in the making, is it yours for the taking? Rise up and take a stand. Lend your black brothers and sisters, sons, mothers, daughters, fathers a hand. Let's protest racism in this land, protect others, and take a stand to lend a helping hand. All right, so now I'm going to go back to that seasonal poem. The seasonal poem. It's a little out of season, but I'm going to read it anyways because it's in my roster of poems to read. So this is called Fall is Here by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Fall is here. It went from hot to cold, and ice to hot. Tried to be something, but what then? Anything but what than what you're not? You're thankful for this life you have to live, and and the one you got. Instead of something you do not. Fall is here. Time for hoodies, sweaters, and hot cocoa. 2 years ago, around this time, I left things that were not working behind, and things that made me loco. But once again, fall is here. Bring on a hot cocoa, and let's see the falling leaves. Deepen our knowledge and of our minds and its reprieves. Let's live the good life and try not to stress and grieve. For fall is here. And is a new season, new time, new breeze, new day with every reason. Hoping I don't get sick with every sneeze, but you do what you love and find what you need. Fall is here. It's time to freeze. This next poem I'm going to read is a poem for Willow Smith by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Rock and roll Willow Smith, she fucking rocks. Can you handle it? With her kick-ass vibes, her fly style, baby Willow can rock you the Miracle Mile. You should see her and her family on the show Red Table Talk. Her and her brother Jaden being humanitarians and helping people where they're able on their walk. Yeah, they're walking their walk, kicking ass more than just talk. Willow can play kick-ass guitar and can hit those high notes and bars. Yes, Miss Willow is a shooting star, one that you can see is really going far. Willow, I hear, teaches people to be who they are. Despite her personal struggles, the world knows she's a star. Yes, I can see the world taking Miss Willow far as she rocks on stage playing her music and her guitars. I love her album's coping mechanism, and I feel everything lately. Or lately, I feel everything. When you get a chance, you should listen to them. Willow is more than just a crush. Willow is a rock goddess. Willow is the rock breaking through the. Willow is breaking through the rocks like a rush. For Willow is the storm, standing up for what she feels is right from the day she was born. Willow can definitely make you feel a woman's scorn, for Willow is a rock goddess. All right, this is my last poem. This is my last poem, and people like this one a lot. This is my last poem. I'm gonna move my books a little bit. This is my last poem. Last poem of the day. I mean, I could have read some other stuff too, but I'm just gonna end with this because I read a lot right now. This is my last poem. So this is my poem called "I Am King" by Karl Nicholas Urso. I am king, whether or not you understand or say what I mean, whether or not you have faith in me or not, whether you believe me for who I am or make me into something that I am not, I am king. Whether you walk a mile in my shoes, whether I own a car, new or used, whether I live in my apartment or own my own home, whether or not my choices have been successfully made or not, I am king. Whether I am following the crowd or needing to listen to the inner voice screaming so loud, I am king. Whether I am thankful for this life or I am not, wrong or right, blind or with sight, I am king. Whether I am making average pay or minimum wage, whether I am calm with spirit or filled with rage, whether I work, I am disabled and home, whether I have hair on my head or nothing to comb. Whether I am rich or poor, here in my own country, or fighting a war. I've said many times before, I am king. Whether I am mentally ill or perfectly sane, whether my heart hurts or I'll never be the same. Whether I was raised with one parent or two, whether you stick by me or we're through. I am king, still worthy. Thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed my live. I got a stack of books. I mean, I literally got this is my little stack of books of what I read from today. So, hope you enjoyed my poems. I might come on for a part 3 video. I might get, courageous and come on and do a part 3 video with a bunch more poems I haven't read before. So, or have read before, but haven't read often. So, I might do a part 3. I might leave it at a part 2. Who knows? But that's here's another video. I'm still not sure if I'm going to my open mic night tonight. If I do go to my open mic night tonight, I'll probably be on stage reading. If not, I'll probably just be home relaxing and doing what I need to do. Because that's all I really can do, But here's a video either way. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed my live. I mean, not too many people look like they joined, but that's all right. You can always watch the playback. So, anyways, peace.